Welcome to our comprehensive guide on Sassa grant payment dates for June, July, and August 2025. In this video, we'll provide you with detailed information about the double payment schedules, important updates, and everything you need to know about collecting your social grants. Stay tuned for this essential information that affects millions of South African beneficiaries. Hey there, wonderful viewers. Thank you for joining us today for this important update regarding Sassa grant payments for the upcoming months of June, July, and August 2025. Before we dive into the detailed schedule, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest Sassa updates. Also, if you find this information helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who need this crucial information. Let's begin with some exciting news for Sassa beneficiaries. The South African Social Security Agency has recently announced the payment schedules for the next 3 months, and we're here to break down everything you need to know. Whether you're receiving an older person's grant, disability grant, child support grant, or any other Sassa payment, this information is essential for your planning. First, let's understand what the double payment system means. Sassa has implemented this system to ensure better distribution and reduce congestion at payment points. Under this system, some beneficiaries will receive their regular grant amount plus an additional payment to help cope with the rising cost of living. This is particularly important given the current economic challenges facing many South African households. For June 2025, the payment schedule begins with older persons grants, which will be processed starting from the 3rd of June. Disability grants will follow on the 4th of June, and all other social grants, including child support grants, will be processed from the 5th of June onwards. The double payment for June will be automatically included in these disbursements, so there is no need for additional applications or visits to Sassa offices. It's crucial to note that while these are the official payment dates, funds may reflect in your account a day or two later, depending on your bank. We always recommend checking with your specific banking institution for exact clearing times. Remember, you don't need to withdraw your money on the first day it becomes available. Your funds will remain safely in your account until you need them. Moving on to July 2025, Sassa has scheduled older persons grant payments to begin on the 2nd of July. Disability grants will be processed from the 3rd of July, and all other social grants will commence from the 4th of July. The July double payment will again be automatically included with your regular grant amount. This systematic approach helps manage the large volume of transactions while ensuring everyone receives their grants in a timely manner. For August 2025, the payment schedule follows a similar pattern. Older persons grants will be processed from the 1st of August, disability grants from the 2nd of August, and all other social grants from the 3rd of August. The August double payment will be included in these disbursements as well, providing continued support to beneficiaries during this period. It's important to address some common questions we've been receiving about the double payment system. The additional amount is not a permanent increase to your grant but rather a temporary measure to provide extra support during these challenging economic times. The exact amount of the double payment varies depending on the type of grant you receive, and Sassa will communicate any changes to these amounts through official channels. For those who are new to the Sassa grant system or have recently become eligible, let's review some essential information about accessing your payments. You have several options for collecting your grant money. The most secure and convenient method is through a Sassa card, which can be used at any ATM or participating retailer. You can also have your grant paid directly into your personal bank account, which many beneficiaries find more convenient. We strongly recommend keeping your Sassa card and PIN safe and never sharing these details with anyone. Unfortunately, there have been cases of fraud targeting grant beneficiaries, so it's crucial to remain vigilant. Remember that Sassa will never ask for your PIN or personal banking details through phone calls, messages, or emails. If you experience any issues with your grant payment, such as non-receipt of funds or incorrect amounts, there are several ways to seek assistance. You can visit your nearest Sassa office, call the toll-free helpline, or use the Sassa social media platforms to report your problem. Always keep your ID document and relevant grant documentation handy when dealing with such issues. For beneficiaries who use the post office for collection, please note that specific branches may have different operating hours or capacity limitations. It's advisable to check with your local post office branch about their schedule and any special arrangements they may have in place for grant payments. Some post offices may implement appointment systems to manage queues more effectively. An important reminder for all beneficiaries, Sassa regularly conducts verification processes to ensure that grants reach the intended recipients. If you receive any official communication from Sassa requesting verification of your details, please respond promptly to avoid any interruption in your payments. However, always verify that such communications come through official Sassa channels. The double payment system has been implemented with specific goals in mind. It aims to provide additional support to vulnerable households, help beneficiaries cope with inflation and rising living costs, and ensure that social grant recipients can maintain a basic standard of living. This initiative reflects the government's commitment to social protection and welfare support for those who need it most. let's discuss some practical tips for managing your grant payments effectively. It's wise to create a budget that accounts for both your regular grant amount and the additional payment. Consider setting aside some of the extra funds for emergencies or essential expenses. Many beneficiaries find it helpful to plan their monthly expenses around their payment dates to ensure they can cover all necessary costs. For those who care for multiple beneficiaries, such as parents or guardians receiving child support grants for several children, it's important to keep track of the total amount you should receive. The double payment applies to each grant individually, so your total payment will reflect this multiplication across all grants under your care. Technology plays an increasingly important role in the Sassa payment system. The Sassa website and mobile app provide useful features for checking payment status, updating personal information, and accessing important announcements. We encourage beneficiaries to familiarize themselves with these digital tools, as they can make managing your grants much easier. Looking ahead to potential changes or updates in the grant system, Sassa regularly reviews and adjusts its processes to better serve beneficiaries. Any significant changes to payment dates, amounts, or procedures will be communicated well in advance through official channels. We recommend following Sassa's official social media accounts and checking their website regularly for the most up-to-date information. The double payment initiative has received positive feedback from many beneficiaries, who report that the additional funds have made a significant difference in their ability to meet basic needs and handle unexpected expenses. This feedback helps inform future decisions about social grant policies and support measures. For beneficiaries who may be experiencing changes in their circumstances, such as moving to a new address or changing their payment method, it's crucial to update your information with Sassa as soon as possible. This ensures that your grants continue to reach you without interruption and that you receive important communications about your payments. As we approach these payment dates, remember that Sassa offices may experience higher volumes of visitors. If you need to visit a Sassa office, try to avoid peak periods if possible. Many queries can now be handled through Sassa's online platforms or telephone helpline, which might save you time and the inconvenience of waiting in long queues. The success of the grant payment system relies heavily on cooperation between Sassa, financial institutions, and beneficiaries. By following the scheduled payment dates and using the designated collection methods, you help ensure the system runs smoothly for everyone. Your understanding and patience during busy periods are greatly appreciated. Before we conclude, let's recap the key dates once more. For June 2025, older persons grants from the 3rd, disability grants from the 4th, and all other grants from the 5th. For July 2025, older persons grants from the 2nd, disability grants from the 3rd, and all other grants from the 4th. For August 2025, older persons grants from the 1st, disability grants from the 2nd, and all other grants from the 3rd. That brings us to the end of our detailed guide to Sassa grant payment dates for June, July, and August 2025. We hope this information helps you plan effectively for the coming months. Remember to like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe to our channel for more updates, and hit that notification bell to stay informed about future Sassa news and announcements. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with the latest Sassa news and information. Share this video with friends and family who might need this information. Your support helps us reach more people who need these important updates. Thanks for watching.